Alright guys, what's going on? It is Ollie Ward and today I'm back for another video. It's a predictions video, okay? But before we do get into that, I packed someone pretty special on FIFA earlier. I didn't get a reaction, but I did get like an after reaction where I saw who it was. Yeah, watch this.
Oh, I'm done. Guys, I packed Messi. I've packed, oh my God. I'm done. I am done.
So that is right, I packed Lionel Messi. I want to know your best player you've packed on FIFA 21 this year. Let me know in the comments down below, is it better than a Lionel Messi? Right, let's get into the predictions. Game week 7.
Get it out my face, I be making bills. Hope to be a rapper worth 100 mil, but I'm staying humble, so let's chill.
Right, so before I get into actually predicting the results, the rules have changed a bit round here. I know I haven't done a predictions video in a long time. I know I've been doing live streams and stuff. You lot really enjoy them, but I think it's time that these predictions turn into videos again. So the rule changes are still going to be quick fire. Don't worry, you can tell by the way I'm speaking that it's going to be quick fire. But there is now a scoring system, okay? If you get the correct result, so if I predict it's 2-2 and it ends 1-1, I get 2 points. If I guess the correct score, say if I say 3-0 and it ends 3-0, I get 5 points. So I went back at all the predictions I've done from game week 1 all the way up to now, and I've got some scores for you. Okay, so on my trusty notepad, in game week 1, I got 12 points. In game week 2, I got 16 points. In game week 3, I got 6 points. That was poor. In game week 4, I got 12 points. Game week 5, I got 14 points. And game week 6, I got 11 points. So altogether, at the moment, I'm on 71 points. And I want you guys each week to leave your predictions down below. And if you beat me on the scores, then, I don't know, you might get a little prize. I've rambled on a bit too much now, guys, so let's just get into the predictions. You want to know where your team's going to finish on the table of the games on the weekend. What? So on the Friday of the video you are watching this on, it's Wolves and they host Crystal Palace. Wolves had a rather unflattering 1-1 draw against Newcastle last week, and Crystal Palace were victorious at Craven Cottage. They came away with a 2-1 victory against Fulham. I personally believe this game will be very good, and after you watch this, go and watch it. Don't actually, because it costs 15 quid, so find a dodgy stream. To be fair, I think both teams could win it. Both teams are playing quite good football at the moment. Obviously, Wolves beat Leeds, my team. They just outplayed us. And no one should be shying away from how good Crystal Palace are playing at the moment. They're a very good side. Roy Hodgson's got them playing well. I do believe Wolves are going to get back to winning ways, but only just. I believe the first game of game week 7 will end Wolves 2, Crystal Palace 1. But I tell you what, it's going to be a very, very tasty game. Next game, we've got a 12:30 on the Saturday. It's the first game of the Saturday fixtures. It's Sheffield United. They host Man City. I think it's going to go one way or the other. Sheffield United are either going to turn up being like Barcelona, or Man City are just going to like completely destroy them. I personally think it's going to go the way of Man City are going to completely destroy them. They're quite a convincing win in the Champions League this week, and Sheffield United, they just haven't really started yet, have they? To be fair, for a lot of the game, they went toe-to-toe with Liverpool. Was it Liverpool they faced? I think it was. But I don't know. It's looking bad for Sheffield United at the moment. I kind of little bit feel sorry for them. As this is quick fire predictions and you want to know what I think the score's going to be, I'm going to quickly tell you. It's going to be Sheffield United 1. That's not what I've wrote down at all. I think it's going to be Sheffield United 0, Man City 2. I mean, if Sheffield United turn up and bully Man City, they might be able to, scrape a point against them, but it's not looking good for Sheffield United. Next up at 3 o'clock, we have Burnley. They host Chelsea at Turf Moor. Burnley are turning into one of these sides that I just don't like to watch at all. To be fair, I really like Sean Dyche. I don't really like the football he plays, but he seems like a likeable character. On the other hand, Chelsea, they're looking decent. They're picking up a bit of form. They got a decent little result in the Champions League this week, Chelsea. Werner and Havertz, they're starting to click now. It's starting to look good at Chelsea. When I look at this fixture, all I think is just it's going to go one way, and I believe that's going to be a Chelsea win. To be fair, I think Burnley will score, and obviously I'm going for a correct result, not correct score. I want the 5 points. So my prediction for this game is going to be Burnley 1, Chelsea 3. I mean, Chelsea could score a lot more goals, or Burnley, You know, they could turn up, but I really doubt it. I'm going to say 3-1 Chelsea. And the last game of the Saturday fixtures at 5:30, it's Liverpool. They host West Ham. Liverpool got a decent little result in the Champions League this week. I watched it, and you know what? Trent Alexander-Arnold, he's brilliant. I tell you what, West Ham have turned into a decent little side as well. They got a point against Man City, and they played class. I think this will be a very tasty fixture between the two sides. This could go either way. Like I always say, it could go either way, but I do think Liverpool have enough to beat West Ham. I'm going to say Liverpool 2, West Ham 1. Next game is at 12 o'clock on the Sunday morning. It's Aston Villa versus Southampton. Tell you what, both teams are looking decent. Obviously, my boys Leeds smashed Villa. They weren't up for it, but you could see the qualities they did have. You know, Grealish nearly scored, but they just didn't really look up for it that game. Southampton got a brilliant result last week, and they're continuing their run of form. You know, I always predict they're going to lose on these things, but actually, they haven't really a lot this season. And Villa, despite having a bit of a blip against Leeds, you know, that they've done very well this season. And I think they will continue the good run. You're probably thinking, oh, Ollie, what does that mean? Do you think Villa are going to win? No. I do believe this game will end in a draw. I do believe it will be a score draw, like most games have been this season. But I'm going to say the Sunday fixture at 12 o'clock is going to be Aston Villa 2, Southampton 2. It's going to be a very good game. I can't pick a winner. Next game at 2 o'clock, we have got Newcastle. They host Everton. Everton were very disappointing against Southampton, and they failed to continue their winning streak. Newcastle, again, seem a bit meh. They seem just, I don't know, again, they're like a Burnley to me. I don't really enjoy watching them play. Despite that loss against Southampton, Everton have been class all season. You know, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, their midfield has just been class. Newcastle have struggled a bit. You know, they picked up the point here and there. Obviously, they got thrashed against Man United a few weeks ago. I just don't know what Newcastle need. They did get a decent result against Wolves, you know, drawing 1-1, but will they do the same against a quality Everton side? I don't think so. I'm going to say Newcastle 0, Everton 2. I think Everton will get back to winning ways, and it's not looking good for Newcastle. Next game, we've got a 4:30 on the Sunday. It's a big one. It's Manchester United. They host Arsenal. Now, recently, it pains me to say, but Manchester United have been performing class. I mean, talking about Marcus Rashford, he's a winner on and off the pitch at the moment. He is class. I respect everything he is doing. He's doing it on and off the pitch. He's been decent. And to be fair, so have Arsenal. At this point of recording, they're playing in the Europa League. I don't know if they won or not, so I hope they did. But I don't know. Will this game be like another Manchester United-Chelsea, built up so much, and just be a boring 0-0? I do not believe so, and I do believe there will be a winner. And I'm going to go for Manchester United 2, Arsenal 1. And the last game on the Sunday evening comes at 7:15, where Tottenham Hotspurs, they host Brighton. Spurs are looking decent in the league. They just unfortunately lost 1-0 in the Europa League against a team I can't even pronounce. Brighton, they had a very strong start to the season. They've dipped off a bit now. They're kind of getting back. I don't know. Brighton a bit meh. In the league, Spurs are looking class. Harry Kane and Son are linking up like a slice of cheese. I have no idea what that means. This is going to shock you guys. I do not believe Spurs will win, but I also don't believe they will lose, okay? I believe it will be Spurs 1, Brighton 1. Okay, it's a bit different. It's a bit different. The penultimate game of game week 7 comes at 5:30, where Fulham host West Brom. Wake me up when this game's finished. It just does sound boring, doesn't it? Fulham versus West Brom. Sorry if you support any of them teams, but come on. You've got to pay real money for that. Real money. £15 to watch that. In all seriousness, Fulham have not started off the best. West Brom have been a bit dodgy as well, but I do think they look a bit better than Fulham. But I'm going to give you this one quick because you don't want to hear about Fulham versus West Brom. I'm going to say Fulham 1, West Brom 2. West Brom are going to pick up the 3 points. Right, now let's get on to the last game. So the last game of game week 7, you're saving the best game till last. It's at 8 o'clock. It's my boys Leeds United versus Leicester City. I'm not too sure if I'm doing a live stream or a vlog for that game. Let me know what you guys want, but turn on them post notifications so you do not miss if it is a vlog or a stream. Huh? Cheeky plug. I think for my boys Leeds United, this will be a very, very tough game as Leicester are still doing bits. Leicester are getting wins in the Europa League. You know, they're looking decent in the league. Jamie Vardy still scoring goals. It's going to be tough for Leeds. Obviously, Leeds beat Aston Villa 3-0, and we will take that confidence going into this Monday fixture. You know, we've had a lot of time off. We played last Friday, and now with the last game of game week 7, you know, maybe we could do something. But I personally think the worst for Leeds United. I do believe Leicester will come away with the win. It's kind of a win-win situation for me, because if Leeds do win, then obviously I'm happy that Leeds win. But if Leicester win, I can say, hey, see, told you so. I am going to say Leeds United 1, Leicester 2. I think it'll be very tight, but I think Vardy scoring goals. I'm sorry, Leeds fans, and me. So I hope you enjoyed my Premier League Game Week 7 predictions. I'm back doing these videos now. I doubt there'll be live streams. If that changes, it will be on my Instagram. So follow that down below. All my socials are down below. Drop them a follow. But yeah, I've really enjoyed making this video. I hope you have enjoyed it as well. If you have, smash a like. Let's go for 40 likes. Can we hit that? I hope we can. I've been Ollie Ward. I'll keep you up to date on what I'm going to be doing streaming wise and stuff over on my Instagram. So go follow that. Like I said, leave your predictions down below. I want to know your predictions. And if you beat me, like I said, there might be a cheeky little prize in it for you. Hopefully you get your predictions right. So I've been Ollie Ward. You've been brilliant. And yeah, I'll see you later.